talking about this bus chassis, as you see, this intercity movement of buses, commuters, it has undergone a real change in last few years, where instead of commuters, instead of going while sitting, they want to prefer a sleeper coach. So we had a 12-meter bus which used to have 30 sleeper coaches, but now with introduction of this, we'll be able to create a 36-seater sleeper coach, and that to me is actually 20% enhancement in the capacity of these buses, and that will definitely add to revenue for bus operators. And when we introduced this bus, idea was this bus should be able to travel at a faster speed, while there is definitely a lock in terms of 80 km per hour, but at least productivity of these buses would be good. It's a very stable high horsepower engine of 250 horsepower. So that's the whole idea. Productivity of buses are good, revenue is better. So when we look at complete bus industry, it has gone through tough times in last 2-3 years, and I think major sufferer was these operators. Unlike trucks, which was still moving, I think bus business came to complete standstill, and which was it really caused them big financial setback, I would say. So they are slowly coming out of it, and as as the overall economy is opening up, and the first one to open was schools. I think that's a big segment which is opening up, followed by staff buses, and finally we are seeing now movement in intercity buses. We can see now people are traveling, as you mentioned, revenge travel, but generally yes, there is tendency for people to travel, and that movement is really picking up, and that is where these operators are now coming forward. We are seeing pickup in demand for intercity buses in last 2 months, and we hope that this would continue. So we at Ashok Leyland, we are fully committed to working on net zero kind of a situation, and as you know, we already have a sister concern called Switch, which is focusing on electric vehicles. And in terms of alternate fuel, yes, we are today, I can say with a lot of confidence and conviction that we are working on all possible alternate fuels in our engineering center, and we would like to be ready with whatever government decides in terms of way forward. When it comes to buses, yes, we have complete portfolio of CNG buses, whether it is in ICV range, intermediate commercial vehicle range, or in bigger buses for intracity applications. So yes, we are ready, and we are already actually transacting on CNG buses. Some of the oil marketing companies, they are going beyond CNG also, and they are talking of LNG buses for long haul. While these are initial times, I would not say that it's picking up, but yes, talks are on in terms of how do we slowly shift our focus from fossil fuels to these natural gases. So yes, we are working. A lot of actions are happening at back end with these stakeholders. So we started this journey in BS4 itself, and now when we shifted to BS6, all our vehicles are connected vehicles. Sitting in Chennai, we call it Uptime Solution Center. We can actually monitor every BS6 vehicle which is running on the road, and all smart systems are in place, sensors are in place, and we can actually, if we find that there's something wrong with the bus, we can actually call the driver. You can tell him that here is your destination, which is probably 10 kilometers away. You can go there, get it attended. And since vehicles are connected, it's ECU driven. So while doing their body and all, it all gets connected. So yes, all the vehicles which are being produced by Ashok Leyland BS6 range are connected vehicles. When you are giving a chassis, of course, the responsibility lies with the bodybuilder. When we are making the fully built buses, all our buses are rollover compliant, and in terms of comfort, Yes, we are now getting into AC versions. We are getting into parabolic springs. So yes, the focus is there, and one change which we are seeing not only in buses but in trucks also. Unlike old India, this new India is talking of AC versions, comfort, cab comfort. So that change is already happening. That momentum is already there for comfort. All I can tell you is STU demand is very robust. Last year also saw many STUs, going for procurement, and this year also it's even more encouraging. So I would not be able to share with you exact number, but I can say that overall bus TIV is going to be it's going to be definitely much better than what we saw last year. And first quarter already has seen the overall bus and truck TIV has grown by at least 150% in first quarter. Probably maybe last year first quarter was not great because of COVID, but overall yes. So yes, GCC we do supply BS6 vehicles, and even before India shifted to BS6, we had markets like Ukraine and all who were going for BS5 range. When we talk of India-like markets of SAARC, they are still not gone beyond BS4. So yes, we serve them also, but we don't sell BS6 vehicles over there. So first quarter has been very promising for us. TIV is really supporting. Economic activity is very high. Government is also putting a lot of efforts on infra creation, as we keep hearing Mr. Gadkari. So infra is focus area. Rains have done pretty well in terms of, I think we are witnessing a above average monsoon. So once these factors are in place, freight rates have gone up. I was looking at the details. Around 22% improvement is there in freight rates when compared to last year same time. Economic indicators like GST collections, e-way bills, all are talking pointing towards a very positive way forward for CV industry, and we are geared up to address this growing TIV.